Hey, 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 Facebook, and we are back with another Member Monday.
What's
Host,
up?
Yeah.
Sarah. We got our man Shay on the technical sticks as usual. He's about to go do something. I don't know. Let him do his thing. And we have Antonio Allen, one of our awesome teen ensemble members.
The
How are
one
you
and
doing today,
only.
Antonio?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm cool beans. I'm cool beans. Glad to be here.
Got you. Got you.
Well, what's going on? What's going on? What have you been up to?
Uh, I just started this new little job thing called it's a learn and learn program for Goodwill. So basically, what we do is just gather in groups and go out with the Pittsburgh Parks Conservancy group, and we go around to different rec centers and then do outdoor activities with different kids and different people. Just bring people back outside after being inside for so long.
That's beautiful. I love that. I'm
That's
so glad
great.
you're
That's
doing
real
that.
fun.
That sounds really fun.
Yeah, it's
So
nice.
I wanted to ask everybody here this question. I just started a new job too, and we do this thing called icebreakers in the first thing in the morning. So today's icebreaker question was, if you could have a superpower that didn't have to do with fighting crime, that was like just for fun, what would it be? Now, as you think about this, mine was I would like to be able to snap my fingers 3 times and tacos appear. Whatever I'm thinking I want on those tacos, just, and I got them. That would make me so happy.
That's great.
I know this is a hard one. It's a hard one.
This is a real hard one. The audience, if y'all want to leave your answer to this question too, definitely down to hear your
That
answer as
would be
well.
cool. I would love to hear
Hmm.
other people's answers.
Trying to think. So,
Another
I
fun. Oh, you got one
I think
answer?
I got mine. I either have to pick invisibility or let's just say super intellect. I'm the type I want to know a lot of stuff. Knowledge is something that's important to me. So having a lot of knowledge is it's pretty nice.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Hmm.
When I was talking about I was talking about this question with someone else earlier, and we were saying how we kind of want that the power from there was this show called Heroes that ran on like Channel 11 like a long time ago, like when I was still a kid, and there was a there was this woman who she would read something and she'd only have to like read it or like see something like one time and she just know how to do it. Like she read through this book about how to speak in Japanese and just knew fluently how to speak in Japanese after just looking through that book one time.
That's dope.
It's so
That's
dope. I was
dope.
like, that's the kind of knowledge I want.
Facts.
I think I gotta go with magic. I just would be interested in having some sort of magic.
I want to like conjure stuff.
Yeah,
That'd be so
yeah.
cool. I totally get that. Same. So, Antonio, what is your dream job?
My dream job. I mean, I've been thinking about it a lot recently, and I
Mm,
can't really pick no more. What I tell people is I want to be a game designer in Japan, and that's currently the one that's stuck on now. I've thought about other options like doing like just writing or maybe producing. Trying to learn how to make beats and stuff. But right now, it's just being a game designer.
You don't
that's
mind
awesome.
me if you don't mind me asking, where does that interest come from?
Oh, because I'm always playing. I'm always playing video games, like all day, every day. I'm playing my either my PlayStation or my Xbox. Like I always just play video games. So I was like, one day it just struck me like, why don't I just make these so everybody can experience the same joy, happiness that I'm experiencing every time I'm on the game.
Do
So,
you happen to have any ideas for a video game already?
No, not yet,
It's fun.
not yet.
that's cool. I dig it. So, who or what inspires you and why?
Inspires me. I don't think I have anybody that really inspires me. Because, I don't really look up to other people for inspiration. It's like, I feel like, yeah, I don't really look at the people for inspiration.
I understand. It's just like something that just comes to you.
Yeah, I think like if I see that you're better than me in something, like a certain skill or something, I'm gonna ask you, is like, try to get what you got and then implement it myself. But I'm not gonna want to follow you and go through in your footsteps.
Mm-hmm. I get
Yeah,
that.
I don't
You're on
really
your own
do.
path.
Hmm.
It's cool. It's really cool. So what is, I think this is, earlier we were talking about, you weren't sure what I meant. What is your favorite kind of show?
All right, now when I saw this, I was confused. Like I was really confused. I had to try to break down this question as best as I can. Yeah, like for no reason. But my favorite kind of show would just be like anime. It's pretty awesome.
Anime is pretty awesome. I've been watching a lot of anime recently.
Hit us with some
Mm.
titles, Shakira. You got any suggestions?
How many suggestions for, you know what? I really liked, what was it called? Hellsing Ultimate.
Mm.
I just watched the abridged version on YouTube of Hellsing Ultimate, and I loved it. It's super funny. There's a lot of really awesome action scenes. It's really good.
Mm. I might have to look into it because I knew about Helsing, but I never really took the time to watch it.
It's so funny. Like it's hilarious, and I love the story that it's like kind of like this alternate version of Dracula that's just like super sarcastic and like mean and is like he wants to like he wants to help people, like he wants to like save people, but he's like totally a jerk about it. It's great.
And Julia, do you have any suggestions for anime for the people if they are interested in watching anime?
Uh, a great one, I'd say Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good starter. Good, that's a great starter. One of the best animes. It's a masterpiece, really. It's really awesome.
So
It's dope. I have two suggestions. If you're looking for something feel good, kind of like day in the life, my number one thing I would say to go to is Cells at Work. On Netflix. It's really funny. It's talking about your cells in your body and like how they have their own lives, and it gives them all personalities. If you want to go deep, you want to go to Neon Genesis Evangelion. It's deep.
is it
Um,
gonna make you cry?
yeah,
That sounds like it'll make you cry and weep.
yes, it's one of those. There's other ones that would do that. Angel Beats would do that. Um,
Children of the Whales.
yeah,
I
I
can't
watched
even
actually
Ano.
Children
have.
of the Whales, man. It's so sad.
I watched Anohana about a few weeks ago. I was binging that show in that last episode. I almost broke down.
So
Like
much, so
seriously.
many emotions.
I want to give out a shout out to our first audience question from Sarah Nevels,
What,
parent of
Sarah?
Yeah.
member Shamari Nevels, who, by the way, keep an eye on a lookout. There may be a rent reunion sometime soon, so keep an eye out for that. But Sarah asked, when you were little, what did you want to be when you Grew up, and when you got involved in ATC, did that shift what your view?
Oh,
I like it.
when I was little, I was cycling through a lot of jobs. Like I remember I was in preschool. I wanted to do hockey, and then growing up, I wanted to be a cop. And then moving forward onto that, I decided to be an actor. And then that was like in third grade. I just like I'm stuck because like I want to be an actor. And then either sometime or directly the year after that, I decided to be a game designer. So going into ATC, it didn't really change what my dream job was going to be, but it did help me realize there are other jobs I can do or other things I can do alongside being a game designer. Yeah.
That's dope.
That is
So
dope.
I
Oh
know
my
when I was
goodness.
little,
Go
I
ahead,
wanted
Jim.
to be a vet, but then I was scared of dogs for a while. But now I have a dog. So
Same. I wasn't scared of dogs. I just got a dog.
I was scared of dogs when I was little. I'm actually allergic to dogs. I'm allergic to dogs and cats, so I can't be a vet unless
Yeah.
I want to be on medication every day, and I don't. So what's your favorite ATC moment?
ATC moment. Okay, okay. I
If
really
it's
have
too
to.
hard,
I have to go. I have to think.
if it's too hard to pick one, you can do top three. That's always my rule because I understand there are lots of
Top,
ATC moments that were awesome.
top three. See, I don't really got a favorite ATC moment because that because the show that had that moment, I liked the whole show.
Mm.
I
I mean,
so
I can count. I can count as a moment.
yeah, 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 okay. Well, I can't pick. All right, all right, okay, I can't pick.
Okay,
I can't pick.
it's okay. I'll say one since I brought it up. Um, when Alexa sang "Easy as Life" in Aida, that is a top moment for me. I think about it. I love that song so much. I would do that show again.
we
Okay.
have a audience member who says specifically, Hallie said, my favorite Antonio moment was definitely the mouse cop in The Wiz.
Ooh,
ah, that
so
was
funny. That was good.
yeah. That one was out. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I had to do that part and come out on the stage, I was scared. Cause like, what if I have enough time to get the makeup done? I gotta look like a half rat.
No, I totally feel that. I was on Snapchat earlier today, and I got, sometimes they send you stuff that was like from a year ago or whatever that
Oh,
day,
God.
and
Mhm.
there were pictures of me in my wig from when we did the tornado in the Wiz, and I was like, oh my goodness, I love that wig so much, and then I just thought about, oh man, I had an asthma attack when I got off stage every single time we were done with that number. I was literally backstage like, it was like, you good? I was like, I'm all right. Somebody got my inhaler. Like I was like, so
I didn't even know you had asthma.
I'm glad it seems like a secret.
Yeah, I was lucky during that show. I sat backstage for most of Act One,
You got to just be
and then I
gorgeous.
closed Act One.
You get to be a baddie.
And then I came back halfway through Act Two.
Fly.
Oh,
If y'all missed the Wiz,
yeah.
Shay was beautiful, but that's all I gotta say. Okay,
It was a
so
great show indeed.
that was a good time. We killed that. That was
Mhm.
lovely. Um, Antonio, what is your favorite genre of music,
Hip
and why?
hop,
If you have an answer,
hip hop.
hip hop.
Yeah, I grew up listening to hip hop, so that was gonna be my favorite genre. That's it.
I dig it.
It's always gonna be hip hop.
It makes sense. It's astounding. I totally get
Yeah, it's
it.
one of the greatest music genres to ever be out. You know, it's dope.
I agree.
Though I do believe it's falling off in this generation, but then again, it always comes back up because it's hip hop we talking about.
Right.
Got the hip and then
So
the
what's the
hops.
people?
Hippity to hip hip hop and don't stop. Boogie to the bam bam boogie. No.
Come on, it's hip hop.
Right.
It is. It's hip hop. No, I don't totally. Um, so would you rather live forever or live 10 lifetimes and retain your memories from each life?
Live forever. Living 10 times is too much work.
You think so?
Yeah, it's like it's like after that third time you die and you come back to life, you have your memories back, like, okay, I got a new life to live. Now that's another year, that's like another 20, 30, 50, maybe 100 years more in this lifetime. Then now they got to do it all over again. It's like that's too much work. This
Yeah,
is
we
do it
had, we,
all
had
in
this,
one stroke.
we had this conversation with Crystal last time.
Yeah.
And like Crystal pointed out something that was major. She was like, wait, do you have to like be born again? Or are you just like dying and then just restarting where you were? And like we weren't sure. And then we had like I had brought up, I was like, yeah, that's going through puberty 10 times. Who wants to do that?
No,
Who wants to
not a
go through
soul.
middle school 10 times?
Oh, middle school.
You
That's too
learn
much
how to be a
work.
cool kid by like time number 5. But like you also have to learn to adapt to all the differences.
That's true too. See, but I think for me, it wouldn't be middle school that's really like, even though middle school wasn't it. But
Mhm.
I did kind of like it better than high school. And I think if you retain your memories, you have like all of that like self-security and like understanding of like seeing a problem like from a more like looking at the bigger picture, like a further
Mhm.
back point of view. Um it kind of makes all of that stuff easier. Like most of it is like you're a kid and everybody else is a kid and y'all all just kind of like nobody knows how to communicate with each other. Like I don't know, but then I guess it would be annoying to be someone who understands how to communicate. Nobody else can. Huh. I don't
True.
know.
It's
Either
like you
way,
know it all.
I get it. um, okay. I'm actually very interested to hear your answer in this because I think I know what you're going to say, but I also have another idea what you might say. So, Disney or Nickelodeon?
Nickelodeon.
I knew it.
I wasn't a Disney kid. I growing up, I did not like Disney. Mm-mm.
Yes, you don't seem like a Disney kid.
Nah, I was more Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. I would like cartoons more. I wasn't messing with Disney. I mean, I did. I was cool with Jesse. Like I saw it on Netflix, and now I was like, this is actually kind of good. This is a good show, and I was just binging it. But that's the only show I like. Everything else, yeah, throw that away. I don't like it.
I dig it.
I
I
just want to
understand.
say, Elin said, hey y'all.
Hey,
You're
Elon. How you doing, man? Um, okay, so this is my final question before we just like straight open it up to the audience if anybody else has any more questions or if Shay thinks of something else to say.
mm-hmm.
So, what is your favorite thing or part about being an ATC member?
Oh, uh, favorite part. To be honest, it reminds me to write. Like it reminds me to use my ability of writing. It reminds me to write. Cause if I'm gonna be honest, if I learn how to write without ATC, I wouldn't be writing anything. Like I write barely now. Without it, I wouldn't be writing at all.
Hmm.
Yeah. So if I didn't, that's something I take gratitude. That's something I'm grateful for. Though I don't know the next time I'm going to write, but I know somebody from ATC or Miss Donner or something is going to be like, should write something. It's like, I
I'll
think
write
he's
you up
right.
a prompt.
All right.
I'll get it to you by the end of the week or something.
I have to find my notebook.
All right. You should.
Yeah.
We got any
So,
questions, Shay?
we don't have any questions, but I have a few.
Okay.
Allie
Noise.
said you should write something. You got a Euro tone bone. We can all guess who that's from.
I don't know who that's from.
Keep on.
Oh, oh. Yeah.
I was like, keep on, right?
Now I was thinking like that could be a whole number of people.
The Euro? The Euro.
Yes.
Okay. I've only ever heard Kevon say Euro. So this week, Carl Terry is watching.
There you go.
Aw, Carl. We love you.
I have a question. So later this week, we're going to be showing a clip of you busting the moves in Toxic. What was it like being in Toxic?
Toxic. It was a great experience. One of the best experiences I've had in ATC. I'm not gonna lie.
Toxic was a really good show.
Mm-hmm.
Toxic was fun.
And toxic.
T-O-X-I-C. Good or
That was
bad,
like
in
the sec. Was that
between.
like the? That was like one of the. That's like the 5th ATC music video
I
ever.
love you.
That was a bringing
video.
back of ATC music videos. We had done the music videos for Avenue Q, but we hadn't done them since, and that was the bringing back of those videos, and that was dope. That was dope.
Oh, that was so
Mhm.
fun.
I feel like I had another question, but I'm trying to remember what it is. Try to remember. It was about. Oh, so you doing anything artistic now? Like you participating in anything? Is there anything else we shouldn't be knowing about or looking out for?
Wink, wink.
No. Other than the new ATC movie. No. Series. What was the name? What was the name? I forgot
We
the
have a pending
name.
name. We have a pending
I
name.
forgot the name.
It's okay.
Okay.
If the name is pending. What?
Yeah.
I
So
still don't
Antonio.
really pick a name.
So Antonio is going to be part of a new horror comedy miniseries that should be coming out sometime, I believe, in September. Um, so be on the lookout for that.
That'll be awesome.
Name hasn't really been decided. We're still, we got some time. We got some time.
Chugging along.
But it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be creepy. It's about talking about the craziness that's been happening in 2020. Anything from murder hornets to World War III scares to all that stuff.
You'll get your Scream Queens style fix.
Yeah, and so if you guys want to see that, that stuff will be on the newly updated ATC YouTube channel that you can check out. Just look up ATC on YouTube. Right there, we have a whole lot of our shows that we have recorded. So you can watch James's There Will Be Tears. You can go back, watch some of the New Works Project. You can go back, watch Toxic, Locked and Loaded. You can watch any of those ones that you want to
Rewatch 13.
13.
Rewatch
13. Rewatch
And
13 was crazy.
Just
Rewatch
watch Baby
13.
Brent.
You can watch Painkiller. That was my play. That's on there too.
Mm-hmm.
All of that.
Was the Wiz on YouTube?
The Wiz is not on YouTube yet.
Ooh, but coming soon.
That would be dope.
It would be dope.
Crazy.
Now, audience, do you guys have any questions? There's 5 of y'all in here. Hit me up with the questions. I'm realizing that I'm one of those 5. So, like, there's 4 of y'all in here.
Stop. See, and I have another. I do have one more question, but like Antonio already answered it. That's why I'm like, well, because I could say, when did you decide that you wanted to be an artist? But you kind of already said that.
Yeah.
When you were younger, when you said Third grade, you wanted to be an actor.
Yeah,
That was the moment.
doing
That's
plays in school makes you do that.
makes you feel that. I know. I
Hmm.
was there. Second grade was my time. I totally understand.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was a late bloomer with middle school, you know.
I
That's
get
tough.
that.
Um, I have another question while we see if the audience has any more questions. What do you do when you're just at home? Like, it seems like you're just chilling. So you got your
Oh,
headset on.
play my
Oh,
PlayStation.
oh, cool. That's fun. What games do you play?
Uh,
Favorite
PK.
game.
All right, my favorite game. Mm, I don't even know if I have one anymore. It used to be Borderlands 3, but I haven't played that in a minute. I don't even know if I have a favorite game anymore. Like I play too many.
Do you have a favorite type of game? Like, do you like the shooter games? Do you like story games? Do you like stuff that like has puzzles involved?
Now I mean I like puzzles, except when they get too hard. They make me think, it does get too difficult, and then gets me confused. And then I'll be wanting to look it up. Like I need to figure this out, and then I look it up, but then my pride is gonna be hurt because like I know I can solve it, but I don't want to. I don't want to look this up, and yet I do look it up in the end. But my favorite genre for video games would have to be either shooter or action. That's about it. Yeah. Oh, I do have a favorite game. Well, favorite game series that counts.
Okay.
The Elder Scrolls, one of the
Ooh.
greatest video game series of all time. I'm not hearing it. It's goaded.
It sounds awesome. It sounds like it's magical and you like learn stuff and fight people and
It
like all
is.
those things.
Mm-hmm. One of the greatest video game series out since the 90s.
Okay, since the 90s. All right. We stand.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the
All
brand
right.
two video game things. I don't know if anybody heard, but we're getting a new Spider-Man game that's
Ooh.
specifically starring Miles Morales. Um, and then secondly, we are getting a a movie version of the Uncharted games, starring Tom Holland as Nathan
Ooh.
Drake.
Tom Holland?
Yeah, Tom Holland, Spider-Man himself, playing Nathan Drake. I'm assuming they're starting with the first game when Nathan Drake's pretty young.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it now. Like
You like
I never played it, but I seen it, and I'm like, it doesn't add up.
Right. Yeah. No.
It
Nathan
doesn't add
Drake
up.
is like 30.
Yeah, and
what?
Tom Holland is like 20, but he looks like a 16-year-old.
Definitely.
He
But
does.
if
He looks like
nobody
a
has
baby.
anything else, I think we're gonna call it for today.
That's it.
Um, keep a lookout. There should be some more stuff coming out about Antonio later this week. Definitely look out for Throwback Thursday. We're gonna see some dope dance moves from Antonio from Toxic. Um, there may be an Instagram live talk with Antonio on Friday. That's still being planned. Also, once again, look out for that Rent um, reunion. And yeah, we'll see you all,
Thank you
guys.
for coming.
Yep.
See you next week. Antonio, you're awesome. Shay, you're awesome.
Thank you. Appreciate
Have
it.
an awesome day, friends.
Bye.
Peace.
Blessed be.